Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Slay the Spire 2. We didn't get through with the Regent. I enjoyed our Forge deck. I thought it was a good time. We're gonna run as the Necrobinder. Ooh, I do kind of like the Winged Boots. Let's try the Winged Boots. They worked out well for our, well maybe not, because I don't think we won as the Silent. What if we go like that? You skip a shop? I think instead of that way, you go this way. Because then there's the option to rest and skip some elite fights if you need to. There's no elite fights on this path, but I'm still not sold that, like, elite fights are the be-all, end-all. We'll see where our deck leads us. Do we want to make Asti really strong? Can stun you at least. And then we start working on you. You've buffed yourself a lot, which is rough. So I'm gonna take 4 damage. 4 damage isn't the worst. But wait. Yes, the Asti play comes into hand. High Five deals 11 damage and applies vulnerable to all enemies. I think that one's just a no-brainer. I think you just apply it to High Five. Simple enough. That'll do a ton of damage when it comes out. So Bodyguard, unleash on this fool. And he's gonna kill my familiar. Very rude. Bit of damage. Don't play a defend, just kill him. Veil Piercer. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. The next ethereal card you play this costs 0. And then Death's Door, gain 6 block if you applied. Ooh, people have said that card is borderline broken. Maybe we do a Doom deck. Huh? That could be fun. Sword of Stone. And then maybe we want to start going for elites. So we go this way instead of going after that shop. Pay 40. Oh, it's like a sushi conveyor belt. Endless Feast, pay what you want, or upgrade a random card in your deck. Well, it's likely to be a card we don't really care about, so let's pay 40 gold and get some max HP. And then a random potion. And then more HP, but we're out of gold. I wonder how, like, if you had a lot of gold, how deep you could go, and like what kind of stuff you could get rewarded with. Would be interesting to know. So we don't have any Doom yet, so we just have to play that card for. It's a better block at this point, essentially. High Five, strike you, and then hopefully I kill you this turn. Yes. All right, where's my Doom? Retain, summon 3, and Asti heals. Ethereal, deal 7 damage and a vulnerable, or gain block and add a soul. I could go with another defensive card. Could be helpful. I wish I had the Doom. The Doom would make me feel better about this deck in general. But it is what it is. Grave Warden, High Five? That seems pretty good. A little damage. So I got my soul. There's another Grave Warden. Put the soul right back in there. We strike you through the armor, even though it's not the greatest. Okay. High five again. Another death's door. You're gonna take a chunk of my health this time. Soul me? Bodyguard, unleash. And we can't do any more damage to you this turn, so we'll just try to block as much as we can, and then hopefully kill you next turn. Yes. Goodbye. Alright, that wasn't the worst elite fight I've ever had, and we got a potion belt, so we have even more space for potions. Sentry mode. At the start of your turn, add sweeping gaze. Asti deals 10 damage to a random enemy, and it exhausts. Summon, gain block. Ethereal, gain block, apply weak. Let's try sentry mode. It kind of like it plays into the ethereal card decks that we've sort of dabbled with in the past. Cheaper sentry mode, absolutely. What do you got? What's this? Sure. 2 additional. Isn't that what the silent starts with? The bag of preparation? Oh, I forgot we had the wings. That's very interesting, because that means we could jump over here and get 3 chances to rest slash smith. I think I would like to rest now just to get me some HP. The behatted minions. You're doing 14 damage. Here. Let's use our potion of binding to weaken you. And then increase our vulnerability. And then start blasting you with sweeping gaze. The likelihood of us being able to do 28 damage to you seems really low. And now I would like to kill your friend. 7 damage applies any debuffs on enemy to all other enemies. We take Barry. Just destroy this guy. That was like, it was just funny because it was that much of an overkill. A sweeping gaze and then a high five kills you. There's the doom. We needed a negative pulse. We got a negative pulse. What's an upgrade? 6 and 11. Holy crap. That's so much damage. I mean, like, doom essentially is damage, right? 11. 15 and 3 is nice. 7. I mean, this is kind of wild. Is it a one additional block? I think we go negative pulse. That just seems really strong. Now, do we feel strong enough to tangle with an elite? I think we do. Now that we have our doom, we're kind of uniquely built to go after AoE teams. So you're 3, 8, 15. And Asti will tank a little bit for us. You're the closest to death, but you're gonna buff yourself. So we should hit you. And honestly, we should probably take our liquid thorns just because we're getting like multi-attacks coming after us. Okay. High five is perfect. I think all of you are going to die now. So, Death's Door. Unfortunately, we didn't apply the Doom this turn. Took a chunk of damage here. Oh, you lived! Good for you! One defend will prevent you from harming us, so I think we just hit you, and now you're dead. Got a dex potion, a toxic egg. Okay. Would have been nice to have you earlier. Summon 9 and exhaust at the start of your turn. Hey! Doesn't that mean that you always will do triple blocking? Now that we have the once countdown is enacted, please tell me you become innate. Fudge. Still pretty good though. All right, let's go towards the boss here. Oh, you You! This is the second run in a row where I've been bamboozled by them sending an enemy after me. I don't know why I went for defense. Foolish. Get the sentry mode out there then. While in a question mark zone. Very rude. So countdown, sweeping gaze for sure. Block, unleash. Gonna take a little bit of damage here. We're definitely gonna have to rest before the final boss. Another negative pulse is good. You're still alive. You're doing 12 damage to me. Bodyguard block. The doom, I don't think, yeah, you still have a sliver of health. Not anymore though. So a death door for, that's crazy. That's so good. Death door and doom clock and double dexterity and another negative pulse. I have to. We've gone full, whoops, I just wasted a winged boots. We've gone full doom mode. Nothing other than doom matters. Give me the clock. Well, we don't need the defense on this first turn. So let's get the vulnerable. Let's get the negative pulse. And then we'll take our dex potions just cause they could help. Okay. The countdown is perfect. Grave Warden is a soul, that's nice. And then we bodyguard to make Asti stronger. And we're gonna start dooming you constantly. Sentry mode is great, a negative pulse, and then we just start hitting you. I do think I need to get a little better offense. Right now we're just like relying solely on Doom to do all the work for us. But a sweeping gaze every turn is not bad. Oh, nope. Start with the high five so you get the vulnerable for the one thing. Asti, you're about to take one for the team here, my man. Sorry. You. Do we need the super death store? We can Grave Warden instead and get a soul out of it and then strike. I could have struck you twice, but it's fine. So another high five. The deck is relatively thin here, which is kind of nice. I think I unleash just because I want to start working you down towards the Doom level. I didn't have any defend there. That was kind of odd for me. Sweeping gaze. We only need 10 block this turn, but now we got it alternates between having like way too much block and not enough block. But we don't need any block this turn. This will, like, Doom kind of counts as offense. And you're dying this turn. Does that mean you still explode? I should have Ostied. Okay, he doomed, but he still does 39 damage to me, so I need to gain a lot of block here. And perfect cards to have a ton of block in hand. We won't actually take it. No, we'll take some damage. I thought you were only doing 39. Excuse me? Oh, you were stunned. Oh, that's kind of interesting because he died to Doom. We kind of got a free turn out of it. Interesting. 39. But also kind of wasted all of my block last time. But now we got 39 block, and I'm actually not taking any damage, just like I said. A speed potion. That's nice. Whenever you play an ethereal card, gain block. Add replay to a card in your hand, it costs extra. Or 37 doom to all enemies. That is sick. Let's do it. We're leaning into the full Doom deck experience here. Now, the upgrades that this guy offers. I was gonna say the yummy cookie is by far my favorite with the 4 upgrades. We could remove 4 cards from our deck, but whenever you shuffle your draw pile, you add a soot into your draw pile. Is there a way for us to remove cards that get added in? There isn't one right now, and I don't know if the Necrobinder is the character who can deal with that. I know the Regent can. I don't really like Pumpkin Candle. I think we just upgrade 4 cards. We go Doom, Grave Warden, Death's Door, I5. Just seems really good. The 4 best cards we have. Excuse me. Now where do we go? There is an early shop, which could lead us into a rest. Honestly, though, this way seems really good. And then if we're feeling really good, we fight an elite, and if we're not feeling so good, we don't fight the elite. That seems like a pretty good path. Let's do it. Cockroaches, gross. I was gonna say I'd love a high 5 right now. Slap them, and then you negative pulse, and it's not enough doom to kill them, but it does do a lot to them. You take 4 damage. A second clap would be great, but I think we go sentry mode, Death's Door, Grave Warden. I think you're all dead. Goodbye. That was sick. Block and apply weak. Oh, we gotta do a blighted strike, right? It's just more doom. More doom the merrier, I say. No! Frick off. All right, I'm okay with losing an unleash because it's not really, that's not our bag. Asti doesn't matter. I mean, he's fine, but he doesn't matter to the winning of the run. An anchor is good. Making blighted strike stronger is interesting via strike dummy. But we only have enough for one relic. I'm thinking anchor and then remove a basic block because we have better defense in the deck already. You thief. Okay. Start with countdown. Then I think you double negative pulse him because it generates 22 doom and he won't be able to hurt us. Yeah. You've stolen my high 5. How much doom you got? Not quite enough. Well, we doomed you this turn, right? You have 1 sliver of health. Goodbye. And that's all she wrote. I'm gonna take my high 5 back. That does seem useful. Another negative pulse. I think you just keep taking negative pulses. Just because, like, it's good block, and then 11 doom to everyone. Oh, what does this give you? It's like... The scary thing about this is we don't have a chance to rest before this upcoming elite fight. I'm gonna baby out of it. Because isn't it like 20 HP you have to spend to protect your butt? Alright. Blighted Strike. Into a negative pulse. Into a Death's Door. That was way too much block. We should have sentry moded. I just got excited that we made our Doom combo work. I think we apply vulnerable and then countdown because we don't need necessarily. 22 Doom is always great, but this is kind of rough. Lot of damage. At least Asti tanked some of the stuff for us. So Doom applied, making Death's Door even better. Sentry mode. And then we make Asti tanky. A high five to apply vulnerable, then the sweeping gaze, and then the strike. 24 damage. I doom you, I doom you, I Grave Warden, I Sweeping Gaze. And Asti manages to save us from ourselves. A cure-all! I love a cure-all. Exhaust your hand. Nah. Nah. I don't... none of these are really what we're looking for. Alright, into the battle. Infested Prism is a good fight, I think. I would like to Blighted Strike you. Then Death's Door, Sentry Mode, Negative Pulse. And I don't think we need the extra energy this turn. And basically Sweeping Gaze is going to ensure that we always get the spare Vital Spark energy. So Pulse, Pulse, Grave Warden, Sweeping Gaze, and a Strike. And we've still got the Cure-All in our pocket if we really need it at some point. Do you count as a hit? I don't know if you do. Well, I guess... Takes damage. Okay. Well... What if... I mean, this isn't really all that important. So I think we just high-five you. And then defend a little bit. We're going to take quite a wallop here, but there's not a whole lot we can do. Okay, I take it back. There's a little bit we could do. We still took a chunk of damage, but it could have been worse. Sweeping Gaze? Or do we start with high five? I think you start with high five. Then Sweeping Gaze. Then Negative Pulse, Death's Door. You're not attacking me this turn. I don't know why I got so lost in the sauce about all the armor I was generating. Pulse, Pulse. You're ethereal, so we might as well just play you. Alright, I'm finding a bit of a detriment in our build. Is that we need to generate Doom faster. We finally got you there. And we're actually going to block this final attack, so... Could have been worse. I think we ended up losing 7 HP overall. Skill Potion, a Vajra is fine. What do we got? Afterlife, gain 6 energy. But cards cost an additional energy this turn is fascinating. That actually seems really good. Right? Because, like, you play a couple cards at the beginning, and then you end your turn with borrowed time. And then you could play, like, 2 or 3 more, depending on the card you're trying to play. That's... Seems really good. What's the downside? I don't understand. Hey, 1 vulnerable at the start of every combat is acceptable. Let's get a rest in here so we get a little more HP back before we go into this. I thought it would be combat. The game's been kind of sneaky this time. All right, countdown. We don't need the defense this turn. So we strike. Oops. I should have played the borrowed time. Okay, so negative pulse, sentry mode, bodyguard, and then I would like to drink my skill potion. Yeah, we'll do a free defy. That seems useful. And Asti isn't even dying. Perfect. Okay. Sweeping. No. High five. Negative pulse. Sweeping gaze. And we're gonna take a damage. I feel like I need more defense despite all the negative pulses we have in our deck. Alright, you're dead. Goodbye. You thorny toad. Flatten. Reeve. Another negative pulse. Alright, you know, at some point there's gotta be too many in our deck, right? Oh man, we just have dudes, like, cards we don't care about. Then let's just get more health, huh? I'm feeling pretty froggy. Hey, these guys are gonna get absolutely roasted. Now, here's the question. I don't... See, this is so close to killing all of you, but I think the problem is we're going to still take a crap ton of damage before you go off. Now, if I had an energy potion, I could negative pulse and then end of days, and then you die in one turn. That would be pretty sick, but we don't have the juice. So I think we're gonna play the long con here. Go negative pulse. Countdown Grave Warden. And that should let us tank the first turn. Weakness doesn't matter because we don't really directly attack all that much. This is a horrible follow-up turn. I can't believe the game has done this. This is why I need to get all these cards out of my freaking hand, man. Because we're going to take a massive hit anyway. So I guess we just strike you. Strike you. I should have borrowed timed. Oh, that sucks. At least Asti tanked the first attack against me. There's all the negative pulses I needed, you turds. Yes. Negative pulse everyone into the ground. Took a lot of damage against that guy. We kind of got boned. Ooh, I do like a Seance Plus. That'll just allow us to start dropping these strikes and defends that we don't care about. So we don't end up with that issue that we just had in that last combat. Apply 16 Doom and draw 2 cards. Shroud? Oh, yeah. Yeah! Absolutely Shroud. I would love the Happy Flower, though. Honestly, I think the Happy Flower is more important than Shroud. Like, more energy, the more we play more cards. It just seems really good. Absolutely Rest. We took a wallop against that last guy. And then now it's all about just generating Doom on the Sandworm. So, Sentry Mode for sure. Countdown. And then 11 Doom. I would have loved to high-five him, but it's fine. Alright. Now, don't screw up the borrowed time play. So start with Sweeping Gaze. It's free. Then Negative Pulse twice. Borrowed Time, and then you can play both of these guys. That's the first time I've gotten it right. Okay, Sweeping Gaze again. You always start with Sweeping Gaze unless you have the ability to apply Vulnerable, maybe. I think we want to throw the weak at this guy. And then we Blight Strike, Frantic Escape twice, and then defend a little bit. there's our seance. Ah, you guys. I can't believe you've done this. Sweeping gaze for sure. I think you just hit him with End of Days. Because I don't want to transform either of you. It sucks that all of our strikes and defends got pulled earlier. Yeah, I think it's just 37 Doom. And unfortunately, then we can't play Seance. You've defeated me. This is gonna give me 18 defend. We're still good on Sandpit. Okay, borrowed time is here. So sweeping gaze. And then a frantic escape. Followed by this frantic escape, which allows us to play borrowed time, bodyguard, other frantic escape. No block this turn, so we took a bit of a hit. I think you need to play these two instead of high five. Because it's all about the Doom. We don't really care about making him vulnerable. Draw. These cards all suck. I think it's just more End of Days, and you're really close to being doomed out. Alright, he's doing 24 attack this turn, which is not bad at all. Especially because you're gonna die at the end of this turn. So... You... Wonderful. Easy peasy. All right, I'm liking the Doom deck. We just need to clear out some of the garbage in our deck to make it much quicker to play all of our stuff. 33 damage to all enemies, costs 2 less for each ethereal card. Okay, we're not an ethereal deck. Replay to a card in your hand, it costs an extra. That would be interesting on... like End of Days, because all of a sudden it, instead of a 3 cost, it's a 4 cost, but it does 74 Doom instead of just 37. I do like Domain, just because it's more energy. Both of these are tempting, but I think we go Domain. And then who's our final boss? The Queen. I don't mind fighting the Queen. The Queen can be okay. Now, I don't really like this guy. Vaku. Add Enthralled to your deck, gain energy at the start of each turn. Now, the one thing is, I do have Seance, which we can use to destroy Enthralled if we get lucky. Ethereal, gain Intangible, and Exhaust. Yeah, I think we try Blood-Soaked Rose and try to use our Seance to torch that guy. Now, we have a lot of question marks here. We do have an early shop, but we don't have a lot of gold. So maybe like this is good. There's not a lot of rests either. Good news is, if we do this side, we can use our boots to sail over here and then go that way. That's not bad. Okay. We could also go like this and then continue. We would skip an elite, but honestly, I'm not even sure what relics I'd want to see, so I'm going that way. Get rid of Enthralled. Wonderful. It immediately paid for itself. Now, I think we would like to End of Days into a negative pulse because you guys all together only do 33 Doom, whereas that does 37. Yeah, we're 100% a Doom merchant. We don't really do all that much as far as damage goes. Countdown, sweeping gaze. Honestly, we don't even need to play borrowed time. But we don't have any defense, unfortunately. So he did 14 damage to me. We do get to play Death's Door twice. Sweeping gaze first. So up to 21. We high-fi. Well, you're doing 30 damage, so we should Grave Warden into a blight strike, I think. Of course you give me Domain, in which it goes away. Another Blight Strike is not bad. And then clear out a normal strike. 39. Okay, he's doomed now, so we just need to make a bunch of block. We've done it. We need to clear out the trash from our deck, so going to as many shops as we can is better. It's not you guys. I'm sorry. I need to clear out these ancient strikes from my deck. Negative pulse. And then we're doing 24 damage total. Countdown for sure. And then strike you. And none of you are doomed just yet. But if we get Apocalypse or whatever it's called, we didn't. We need 24 again, so we're good on guarding. You're gonna doom to death. And then Grave Warden puts a soul into our deck. Seance, we can get rid of Enthralled. A negative... a high 5 destroys you guys, right? I can't believe you're still alive. And you're both you're gonna do 28 damage, which is a lot of damage, and we lose max health. Oh, that's so annoying. I guess block and weak is not bad. Like, we're so doom heavy that the more defense we have in our deck, the better. Take out a basic strike. Berry, sculpting, wisp, spur. Another countdown is interesting. Do we? Oh, we don't have the juice for ultimate defend. Okay, it is what it is. Up we go. 2 random cards. Oh, I don't want either of these. But, I mean, like, I'm fine with drawing fewer at the beginning of combat, I guess. Immediately punished for having... Ooh. So, 6 energy. Oh, cool! We got all of our, we got to play all of our cards. Sick! And now we have extra energy. Okay, so Doom, we play Death's Door to get more block. Weaken you. And what are we at now? 28 damage. So we just strike you just to weaken you a bit, and then soul. We just need more and more Doom. That's all we need. End of Days will kill all of you, I think. You're dead. End of Days is sick, man. Oh, you lived! How dare you! He had 64. Oh, that's quite funny, actually. Rattle. Lethality is really good. And that would, like, allow our Blight Strike to all of a sudden be doing way more damage. I will take a Lethality plus. It's just too good to pass up. It's simply too good. I don't know if I feel strong enough that we can beat 150 dummy. But I think we can do, I don't think we can do 300. Countdown? This is not a great start. We haven't done any damage to him at the beginning here. You into a Blight Strike? All right, we have one turn to do. Of course, we got negative pulse or enthralled. Well, we tried our hardest, which was not very good. I am weak. Oh well. We are much more of a long-term Andy than anything else in this game. All right, take away. I'm 2 gold away. Death. I died. Ooh, okay. I actually like relentlessness plus a lot, because it's a retain. If you get your hand emptied, draw 3 cards and gain more energy. We've hit positions where we've gotten our hand emptied. Let's do it. Now, you being cheaper is just good. We jump over. I don't think we smith at all. I think we just rest. Fight this boy. It's the owl nerd. Ah, freaking enthralled, man. Lethality. Defy negative burst. And the good thing is you get procced a lot because we don't do a lot of attacking. More energy. More Grave Warden, more negative pulse. You're doing 24 attacks, so we're gonna take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Exactly 1 damage. That's not bad. Oh, soul. Countdown. Negative pulse. Strike. Bodyguard. Borrowed time. Defend. Restlessness to get even more energy. Strike. Blight Strike. Defend. Dude, that was so cool. All right, now we need to block a lot. Frickin' no! I had Seance in my hand and it was the one card we pulled. That's crazy. All right, Death's Door gives me a lot of stuff. I would like to transform a strike. And then we honestly just want to block more. Okay, so now Defy, Pulse, Grave Warden, Defend. Do we need the block? We don't, so we can Sweeping Gaze. You're doing 36 damage now. All right. Soul, Negative Pulse, Blight Strike, High Five, Borrowed Time. I should have Sweeping Gazed before I borrowed time. That was stupid. Bodyguard, Defend, and we just retain you. Took a lot of damage there, but you got doomed at least, so that's something. I think we do another countdown because now all of a sudden that's 18 doom per turn. Ah, of course I have to fight this frickin' loser. All right, we get to take Enthralled out of our deck immediately. Good. Defy, Negative Pulse, Countdown, Strike. gotta remember, when you play powers, this guy does damage to you. Pulse. Defend. Triple the block. You're doing 18, and you're gonna do 6 to me. I think we can triple our block here. Just to get the countdown going really hard. Alright, 16 more damage. Domain. Negative pulse. Blight strike. We just haven't gotten a lot of defense. Alright, so Death Store, lot of defense. Normal defend, strike, lethality, borrowed time, after Grave Warden, defend, restlessness, high five him for a lot, bodyguard, soul. Oh, you gave me a... I wanted to get sentry mode out there at some point. All right, now you're doomed. But I'm not gonna have a lot of block, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Asti has enough health to protect me from taking any damage, so... Okay, Shroud. Whenever I apply Doom, we gain block. We're going full powers mode, and then we rest, and then we're taking on the Queen. Here we go. Hold on to your hats. Alright, Sentry mode immediately is not bad. But we want a negative pulse into Death's Door, into Countdown, into Sentry mode. I want Seance to show up before Enthralled. That would be so nice. Chains of Binding sucks. Pulse. High five. Seance, wonderful. Get Enthralled out of here. That could really harm us. Domain, Grave Warden, Sweeping Gaze. And now we're gonna take another whack. Not coming into this fight with no potions was really rough. All right. Weaken you. Negative pulse. Lethality. Sweeping Gaze. The Chains of Binding is rough against these guys because it doesn't let us play, like, lots of our stuff. Although we do have... Did we apply Doom? Well, we have now. I think we want to get our get our countdown up to 18. Seance a strike out of here. We don't need a strike. Yeah, get countdown going, and we hold on to Restless. I don't think this is ever gonna work though, because we can't get all the binded cards out of our hand, right? Negative pulse. We high five first. You're so close to being torched. Yeah, I don't think that the restlessness works against the Queen at all. And I think you're going to kill us just because... like, she's uniquely good at countering what our deck does, which is kind of unfortunate. Because she's weakened all of our stuff, she's made us vulnerable. It's kind of hard to counter her. We can bodyguard and defend. And then I honestly think... I think it's better to play a Defy, because we only need to block 15 damage. And now we're applying all of the doom to her. So we just need to outlast her. It's gonna take a little, it's gonna cause a little bit of luck, or require a little bit of luck. But the vulnerable into the sweeping gaze is good. This sucks because we didn't get any of our defensive cards. Thank God we have enough damage on Asti. Blight you for some more doom and then a strike. Jeez. We can only take like one more hit like that. Okay, hold on. We start with sweeping gaze. We need to get her down lower. We don't need any block this turn, so I think we would like to negative pulse twice and then end of days you. Oh, we did it! Yes! Oh, lordy. You killed my parents! Oh, man, that was a rough one. But we did it. A full Doom deck, huh? That was a lot of fun. And we got another Epoch unlocked. And an Ascension 3 character. How cool. What we get? What we get? Whenever you play a card that costs 3 or more, gain an energy. That would have been great whenever we were playing Annihilation. Start of each combat, add 2 random ethereal cards into your hand, and at the end of each turn, lower the cost of a random retained card by 1 until played. That's kind of cool. Very cool stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Slay the Spire 2 or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.